Okay, welcome everyone. This is my Let's Play on the Rainy Day Skyblock server, and it is the start of Season 4. This season has introduced a new pet functionality, pet island, pet hatch, um, hatch things, and we're starting from scratch. So I have no money, no sky dust, no pet coins. I do have quite a lot of cloud coins, which is good. I saved up from last season, so I will be doing opening of at least one crate. But yeah, so what I want to do today is just get some things done. Like I've got lots of votes, so I'll use as many votes as I can. I'll open my loot box, open a monthly key. Start the cloud pass, do the tutorial missions, and that gets me quite a bit of stuff as well, and then also have a look at the pet mechanic. Then what I want to do is get started on the island, expand it a little bit, build an ore gen, do some beginner missions if I can, and basically get all of the metas started. So fishing, mining, farming, and tree growing, and also what's the other one? I don't know, I can't remember. Anyway, yeah, so what I do want to do though today is, right from the start, is instead of building a farm up the top and then later on moving it down, I'm going to start off with the farms, tree farm and crop farms down the bottom, and leave the top area for everything else. To get started, let's have a look at our let's just start off with vote, shall we? And as you can see, okay, that says mission complete, but it didn't actually go anywhere. Vote. There we go. Okay. So 0 milestone progress, but I've got 57 votes, which is great. So let's get started and get some votes done, and we might be able to get some good stuff to start with. An iron sword. That is always helpful. Hatch pack, that's what it's called, hatch pack. Okay, so we've got some sky dust, well that's good. That will allow us to expand the island a little bit, or do the ore gen, one of the two. Okay, an axe. Okay, some more sky dust. Yeah, which is what I really want, because yeah, I can get started with the first two ore gen expansions and island expansions straight away. One of the first missions is to spend 500 sky dust. Well, I've just got 500 sky dust, so that's good, even more. Okay. I'd like some iron blocks, please. Or some iron ingots. No, 32. Well, 32 glass blocks is quite nice, actually. That's my mob farm, and my mob farm straight off. Now I don't think I can do many more. No. Okay, so limit of 8. All right. Okay, so 750 sky dust. That's good. All right, let's have a look at loot box. Let's just do this first. Okay, fishing rod, XP, and I think that was some money. Yep. Okay, well that's good. Because fishing is something that I do want to get started with straight away rather than letting it go and leaving it till later on. As you can see, yeah, I do have my cosmetics activated. So I've got a opalite knife, I think it is. The Kyoto axe. I don't have a fishing skin, unfortunately. But we'll see if how they go. Now, as you can see, my name, in-game name, is now just Sleeker1. It was SleekrJC. I did want to just get Sleeker, but I can't do that. So Sleeker1 will do. I did do a bit of a stuff up trying to transfer it, so I've had to move it to a completely new account. But the rainy day staff were great in helping me move everything across. Yeah, so what I want to do then is let's go into buy. And we'll go into keys. Now, I could buy, I think there was a 3-pack of keys, yeah, for 8,000. That's a little bit too much for me. I think I'm just going to stick with one for 3,000. I know I'm not saving as much, but that's okay. So I purchased for myself, and ding, ding, ding. Okay, try again. Ding, ding, ding. There we go. Purchase of monthly key successful. So let's go and open the monthly key. See, what do we got? Chat book cosmetic key. Oh, the sword. And 4 cosmetic keys. Okay. Alright, what sword did I get? That's not too bad, actually. Smite 5, sharpness 5, looting 3, unbreaking 3. That is fantastic. Okay, well that will change to that eventually. Alright, and so we got crop walker. That is good. Don't want to break the crops. Instabeam I don't really find much help at all. Aqua Affinity is useless. Swift Sneak, okay. Bane of Arthropods, no, never use it. Block of redstone, okay. Cloth and a smelt wand. Okay, so let's move. What did I get? A windy weather token. Okay. Alright, so let's move some of this stuff. We'll put all these up here. And let's go to cosmetics. Now, I'm not going to sell the cosmetic keys. I don't really sell anything any keys that I get. I usually open them. And what I do want is I want Kyoto stuff. My theme this season will be Japanese structures if we have a look at me, I mean, that's supposed to be a samurai, but hey. But yeah, and I do have a samurai tag, even though I can't see it myself. So I want Kyoto stuff. I've got the Kyoto axe and the Kyoto sword, Kyoto axe and the Kyoto pickaxe. I want the Kyoto sword and bow and fishing rod and whatever else I can get. So there we go, Kyoto case. That's exactly what I want. Let's just open the rest. Just open them quickly because we know that we're getting cases. Alright, I only got one Kyoto case, so let's open that one. Oh, nearly the bow. The shovel. Okay, alright. Alien case. This must be a new one. shovel again. Okay. Precious gem title. Alien again. Astronaut title and Doppler. Okay, got the dizzy emoji. All right. Okay. All right, so let's go into cosmetics and we'll change our shovel, which I think was prismatic. We'll change it to Kyoto. There we go. All right. Okay. Where are we? Okay. I'm not going to buy any of the other keys. I'm going to leave that, but we do want to start a new island. So, create an island. I'm just going to start the island. I'm not going to do much with it at first because I have to go and do some stuff, but I'll be back later. So I'm going to go for the Fisherman's Paradise Island, because as I said, I want to get some fishing done. Okay. Ooh, that is new. Look at that shine on the water. So there has been a new update, Minecraft update. I reckon that's new to the update. That looks really good. I like that. All right. And everything just seems to be, yeah, just sunrise colors. Yeah, that's really good. All right. Okay. So, yeah. So what I wanted to do is, so let's go into the pass. Okay, I want to buy the pass to start with. Yes, we want to purchase it. Right, so now I've got the pass. So I'm already down to 7,800 coins. Okay. Yeah, so let's just leave it with that, and I will come back later and we'll get started on our island. Okay. All right, so back again for a short time. 15 minutes before I have to go and do what I need to do. Yeah, rather annoyed that I did not get any iron with any of my openings. Last season I got some iron blocks, which was great. This season didn't get any. So, I'm probably just going to have to stick with using stone stuff until I can unlock iron myself, unless I can open some later on with the with some more votes. Yeah, okay, so what I wanted to do was okay, let's just get started with the tutorial missions. So let's just go through the tutorial missions. So created, join the island, we've done that. So we need to do attributes, skill, sprites, and study. So let's just do those for the moment. So attributes. Okay. Yeah, so do I have any attribute points? I've got one attribute points. Now, I think I will go with block breaking speed. I know that strength and dexterity are great when you're fighting mobs, but to start with, I think block breaking speed, I'll get a few levels in that before I get started on those. So yeah, so I'm going to go with that. Okay. Right, well, the next one there, it's telling me what the next one is, which is most helpful. Skill. All right, so skills. So we have 3 points to start with in each. So let's just go through and buy the first one in each mob generator. So with the slaying one, mob generator is great because it means that you don't need um, as many spawners, especially when you get your dexterity um, and strength attributes up. You can get like 1,000 mobs or more, especially if you've got like mob generator 3, just by activating that, and you can activate it every 15 minutes. So that's quite helpful. Sweeping slash is great, especially at level 3, for the cloud pass. When you've got that activated, you get a minute activation, and you get a cloud pass XP every second. When you've got enough mob stacks around you. Pet collector, looter, and treasure hunter, I don't think they're really worth much. So I think I'd probably start with mob generator, getting that up to 3, and then sweeping slash, getting that up to 3. But there you go, that's me. Next is the farming. Now I don't really use the farming skills all that much. Cultivates a row of dirt. Bedrock can cultivate really quickly, so that's not really much use. Plant crops in a 3x3 radius. Well, once you get replanter on a couple of clash items, you don't need that. So yeah, I'd probably end up getting up to maybe growth, maybe pet collector, I don't know. Anyway, but as I said, I don't use skills in farming all that much. Fishing. So let's have a look at the fishing ones. Rare catch. Increases the rating of a caught fish, which is always great. Increases the family type. Okay. Size, yeah. The family type is quite good because it means that you're more likely to get the latest unlocked fish, which when you're at late in an environment is always difficult because you've got 4 types of fish or 5 types of fish, and so you're only getting the latest one out of 5 times. So that would be helpful. Size of the fish caught, that's money, don't really need that. So yeah, so I reckon catch of the day is the way to go there. Oh, I didn't actually buy it. Oh, it doesn't matter, I'll leave it. Mining, let's have a look at mining. Instantly break any ore or filler block. Substitute for filler blocks. Chance for filler blocks to award ore knowledge, which is okay. Pet collector, fortune effectiveness. I reckon fortune effectiveness is the way to go, especially later on when you've got good ore gen upgrades, and you want to get certain ores. So let's just buy the drill. And then wood cutting. We have instantly break leaves and logs. Increased chance to grow across some tree. I don't know whether that even works. Pet collector. Increased chance of finding fruit. Treasure hunter. Increased chance of finding fruit is interesting because there was, at least last season, a mission to get a certain fruit of each type. So if you can increase your chance of doing that, that's helpful. So yeah. All right, so there we go. So, what was next? I forgot. Sprites. Okay. Where can I put my sprite? Put him right in the corner here, like this. Oh, pardon me. Okay, so we start off with a universal sprite. So let's edit that one. We'll make him sky dust, and we will place him. There we go. There's my little sprite. And what I might do, let's just go into cosmetics and change him. I might make him as small as possible, just to so he's not interfering too much. So I didn't move my sprite cosmetics. I'm going to have to see if I can get staff to do that, because I had quite a few. Alright, I'll leave it then. Where'd my water go? Okay, there we go. How's that? You can't even see. Only just barely see the water. That's interesting. Alright, study was next. Okay, so Earth studies. Let's just see if anything has changed. So mobs. We have chicken, frog, rabbit, pig, creeper. That sounds normal. Or we have, yeah, so everything looks the same. Coal, iron, crops. Yeah, alright, so everything's the same, so that's fine. Right, and we need to go to shop. Okay, so that gets me a few extra points as well. Now let's go pet starter. Pet starter selection. Starter pet selection. Starter pets are a special type of pet that you can only own one of each. They're unlocked by earning starter tokens through missions and are mainly used for grinding in the pet area. And I've got one token. Okay, so what do we have? Okay, so they've got each of the 5 types. So the pets, by the way, my skins aren't working. I've tried quite a few things, but my pet skins simply just don't show up. So unfortunately, I don't get all the nice new pet skins. It's just a Bedrock thing. Not much I can do about it. So fishing, slaying, mining, woodcutting, or farming. So let's go for mining. I do like fishing. Actually, no, let's go for fishing because, yeah, I do want to get fishing up quite high. So there we go. So we've got that, and then we also need to just go pets, and there we go. So we've got Surplus, so we'll equip him. Is there anything here? Nope. Okay. Alright, hatch. So yeah, I've got a hatch pack before. Place a pet egg here. Well, I don't have any pet eggs. Oh no, I've got hatch pack. Alright, let's have a look at this. So hatch pack. Hatch pack regular. What do I do with it? Okay, so what's going on here? Ah, there we go. Okay. Alright, so chance obviously to get one of these. Okay, so I got that one, I got the common one. Alright, so common pet egg. So let's go back into hatch. And we will put the, now is that how it works? Yes, okay. Alright, so now we just gotta wait. Okay. There is something there about an instant free. Let's just have a look and see what that says again. Click to use an instant free hatch. Alright, let's do that then. Confirm the instant hatch, yes. Chicken pet. Alright. Okay, so I have a chicken pet. Let's go back into pets. Okay, so I have a common pet, so I can go to here and I can select my chicken. Now I have a plush and a chicken, which is wood cutting. Okay, there you go. Alright, pet list, ability list, your pets, hatching, teleport to arena. Alright, I'll have a look at the arena later. Alright, I think that will do for me for now. We'll go back into doing more of the tutorial missions soon. I'll see you after the break. Okay, welcome back everyone. Okay, so let's see where we're up to. Tutorial. Okay, so we need to do dungeons, clash, and clash craft. Okay, so dungeons. Now I'm not going to be doing much with dungeons until I get some armor and stuff like that. I found out that the hard way last season, if you go in unprepared, you get killed pretty easily. So there we go. And we'll look at clash. Okay, that gives us the helmet. And then we go clash craft. And there we go. Okay, so that's for crafting. Alright. Okay, so let's just put some stuff away. I'm not going to have much room, but okay, that's all full. I might as well take these out. Because I want to use... Oh, I did get some iron ingots. When did I get those? I can't remember. Anyway, they were probably for a reward just now. Okay, so let's put these on just to get them out of the way. Right. So, well, first actually what we'll do is we'll go into missions again. And we go to personal missions. And we've done all the tutorials, so let's look at the beginner. Okay. So an hour. Okay, well, I've just been AFKing, so that's fine. 500 sky dust again, and doing vote gets me a thunder key. We'll go and grab that later, but spend 500 sky dust. I want to do. I'm not going to craft them yet, although I will probably craft one or two of them straight away. I will do that soon. I have to plant a tree and do some, and also create some stuff. So I'll create a Orgen, so we'll do that in a minute. Visit an island. I've got to wear the token. I'll do that later. Break an obsidian block. I can do pretty much straight away, but I'll do that. That gets me an iron block, which is 9 iron ingots, which is good. Clash, spawn, and warp crates. Well, we've got to do the spawn and warp crates for the thunder crate anyway, and earn a knowledge point. Okay, so what we'll do first is just go into upgrades, and let's just upgrade some stuff. I've got quite a bit of stuff now, so yeah, like I got 11,000 sky dust. I have no idea how I got that much, but yeah. So we'll just do a couple of these upgrades. And we'll do a couple of these upgrades. So this is the ore gen. Okay, that completes that mission. Now I've got quite a bit, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for one more each, just to give me a bit of room, and also to get me on the way with the ore gen. Alright, so I don't think I'll worry too much about the rest for now. I'll leave them. If we come in here and have a look, there are we've got some cobblestone, some dirt, and a tree. Okay, now we don't have any wood, but what we can do is, I'm not going to waste the axe as yet, the iron axe, is I can take down this pillar. And there we go. Alright, so now we have 5 oak logs. So let's convert those into planks and make ourselves a crafting table. Okay, I'll just place the crafting table here for now. And then we come back into here, and we might as well just make one chest. We'll place the chest there. Okay, and we need to make a furnace. I might as well do that now as well. And we'll put the furnace up here, there, and we've completed that mission. Alright, so if we go back into missions, and there we go. So we've gone home sweet home and $500, and we also got the another starter token. Okay, alright, I won't worry about the starter token for the moment, but let's put some more stuff in here. So we'll put that away, we'll put that away for now. I didn't know I had a use for that later on. Can't remember what it was though. Okay, so let's go spawn, and then also let's go warp crates, even though it's right in front of us. We complete that mission. So we're doing well with our missions, which is part of our mission for today. Okay, so what did we get? An epic custom enchant book. Oh, and a mob chunk collector. Well, that's handy. That's very handy. And crystallizer. Okay, well that can go in there. Chest. Couldn't remember what the command was. ISO. Okay, so come back in here. So the mob chunk collector I will use later on. And that I will use later on. So iron sword, so 2 iron swords can wait for later. Okay, and that can go up there. Alright, Okay, so now what I want to do is okay, so we'll build an ore gen. So let's see. Alright, let's just build it out of dirt to start with, and I can work it out later. So now I do have fly if I actually use it. So how far out can I go? I can go quite a fair way. Alright, so I've got quite a big. So what I will do is I will build it here, and I'll just use dirt for now. So let's see, if we put water here, so water goes down to there, and then we go okay. I'm going to build it a couple wide, just because it's faster. So I'm going to run out of dirt. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's just use the. I'm probably going to run out of this as well, aren't I? Okay. Okay. So. Yeah, I think that's it. And I need one here, so let's just put that there like that. Right, okay, so water. Okay, so let's get the water flowing first. Ooh, that's a shadow, okay. And I'll put water there. Yeah, wonder if we can turn down these this water texture because I can barely see it. Anyway, and we'll go lava. Now you probably only need one lava there because the other one will flow, but I'll use both of them for now. Yeah, I'll use both of them for now. I can grab the other one later, but there we go. If I take this out, and now I have a ore gen that's pretty fast. I'll take that out and I'll put in some wood there because that just makes it a bit easier. Okay, so yeah, okay. Right, I do actually need to make some tools. So I need some wood, some sticks. Okay, and I will make an iron pickaxe. I have an iron axe. I have a sword. I won't make the rest for now. I know it's submission, but we'll just leave it. So let's just see how this goes. Actually, alright, yeah, no, I'll leave it like that for now. Okay, so now it's got my cosmetics, and we're starting to get the coal. So there we go. Okay, so as you can see here, it's not actually getting the second coal because it's takes a bit too long. So if I just go up there and do that, get that, that's fine. I might have to just check in my settings because this doesn't look very good. I might just go back to original settings. But there we go. Okay, so starting to get some stuff. Okay, all right. Now the other thing I did want to do, as I said before, is I want to pillar down so that I can have a take one away from there, so that I can have my farms down the bottom. Okay, so over here, and we'll do it here. So let's just go like that, and I just put lava there, that will flow down there, and then I could just get water to come in here. I don't actually need to do anything. I just need to break that. Water will flow into here, and down it will go. I think might have to put a bucket there. Okay. All right. So I have to wait until that goes down. So that's fine. Now, what I do want to do though is I need to do a mob area. Now, because I have a mob chunk collector, I want to make sure the mob area is all in one chunk. So, let's see. That's 0 there. So if I go that way, here, yeah, okay. All right, so let's go all the way out to the edge, which is there. I don't want to go right on the edge, just because that's just me. Okay, one more, right. And how many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll make it 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And I've used up all of my dirt. Okay. What I do want to do is I want to just grab all of this dirt that's all around here, and just replace it with filler blocks, but I will do that off camera because that just takes too long. I mean, not that this is exciting, but hey, trying to make sure I don't drop any of the dirt blocks. Okay, that's that. So dirt here. Is that dirt? That doesn't look like dirt. Okay. Now I know this is way too big for a area, but I will deal with that. Alright, so that grass should start moving. So how is this going? Where are we up to? Oh, we're only up to plus 14. Okay. Okay. Right. So. Right. Yep. So as I said, so what I want to do is I want to replace all of this with all of this dirt with stone, cobblestone, anything else like that. But I need a bit more cobblestone because at the moment I've got 7 cobblestone, 8 tough, 6. So that's not enough. So I need to sit here and do some of this. So I will do this and then I might also just do the replacement of the dirt off camera, and then we'll do a little bit more building. So I need to build a this is a good enough ore gen for me for the moment. Once I start putting enchants on, I'll need a bigger one, and I'll just do it in another area. But I need to build this. I need to build my mob farm over there, so you can see the grass is starting to grow, which is good. And then I need to build my tree farm and start a crop farm down there. And also I need to do some fishing, but the fishing can just happen in here. Alright, so I might just take a break here and come back, and we'll have a look at how we're going. Okay, welcome back everyone. Alright, so I have replaced all of the dirt in here with filler blocks, and I have made a little area over there. I haven't actually gotten any spawners yet. I will do so in a minute. However, whilst I was replacing the water, the dirt, I forgot about this bit here. I had some lava there, and I opened this and water came in and made obsidian. That's okay. I need to break the obsidian to do the mission anyway, so I might as well do that. Shouldn't take too long with an iron pickaxe. Let's keep going. And we are nearly done. There we go. All right. So I've done that. So I might as well just now. I thought that meant I might have to redo this all again. However, I think when I was doing it later on, dirt, more water came out, and thankfully, if we have a look, it has made a column. So if we go all the way down, where does it get to? Gets all the way bottom. There we go. So that's good. Right, so what I want to do down here is I want to build some farms down here. Now, a lesson I learned last season, don't build it right at the bottom, because then you can't build storage underneath it if you need to. So I will go up to around about 50, maybe about here. That gives me plenty of room. So let's just build a little bit out here. So that would be 1, and then if we go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7. So that should be big enough for crops. And then this will be my tree farm. Now let's just thinking about crops. So if we do that there, we have the dirt on top of that, and we go 1, 2, 3. I think that should be fine. So I'll just do that. All right. I'll build those later. But that is where we're at with that. So what I'll do also later is I will come down here, land on here, and do this. Now the issue with Bedrock jumping to the side seems to either been fixed or reduced greatly. Doesn't seem to be jumping at all to the side when mining down right now, so happy about that. But yeah, I'll finish that off camera. Yeah, so okay, so if we come over here and let's go to the shop, and we will grab some chicken spawners. Now we've only got 1200, so let's grab 10 chicken spawners. Yes, confirm. Alright, and we can move those down here. So I've got nearly 2 stacks of dirt left, and might just start putting it. I want to be pretty close, so I might actually do it here. Might do it here actually. And put that down. Okay, alright, so there we go. So they should spawn. I'm presuming I have enough light there. I've got one more torch, so I might just put a torch there just to make sure. Okay. Alright, so let's just have a look at that pet starter again. Because I did get another pet starter thing, so token. So I've got surplus. So let's go with tinsel. And if we go back into pets, okay, uncommon, rare, epic, universal, celestial, mythic, legendary. So you can only have one. Alright, so I'm going to change this to tinsel. And now if we have a look, tinsel is there. Okay. Mining. Yep. Now I did look over the right hand side. The weather is cloudy, so it's probably best to start off with to do mining. Take advantage of it. But I do also need to try and get my iron unlocked as well. So so let's see, so I'm only on 19, so I might just have to spend a little bit of time doing that. Try and get as much of my coal done as possible to try and get iron unlocked as soon as possible. Because I've only got 20 iron, I don't have enough for an anvil, so I don't want to use my fishing rod or sword because I can't repair them. Actually, I can repair them because I have the fix from my rank. So yeah, I'm just trying to do things, trying to earn things as much as possible as well. So alright, okay, so let's see what we've done. We've gotten the mob farm over there. I haven't actually done any fishing, so actually let's get that that meta point out of the way. One of the missions is to get a point in every meta, which means I need to do at least one fish. I need to kill at least one chicken, and I need to do the trees. So there's one. I need to do the trees and so on down the bottom. I do want to wait until I get the chicken up here, which is 6 minutes. So, and it's getting dark. It is dark, so I might just, yeah, I might just spend this time just mining here, and I will be back later. Okay, back again, everyone. Alright, so I've been doing some mining. I have some chickens here, so let's start off with chicken to get my meta for that, for slaying up one. I'm just going to push him in the corner. There we go. Okay. Now, what I do want to do now is just do the basic basic crop and stuff down the bottom. So I do have some sugar cane there. I do need to make some torches, but I don't have too much wood, so I want to get started on the tree farm. So let's just go down. Okay. Should have actually. Alright. Let me just wet bench. I'm gonna make some slabs just to maximize the use of my materials. Okay. Alright, so let's see, where am I? We're a tree farm. Let's just make it as big as we can. So I'm going to need more slabs, I think. I won't go all the way out to the edge for this, just because I need to go down one further to get to there. So the problem with slabs, I think, is if you multi-place them, they play up a little bit. Let's have a look. Multiply 16 I'll use. And if I multi-place that... Oh, no, they worked. Okay. And that's all the way to the edge, which I didn't want. And I have... Alright, I'm going to leave that for now. Okay. Alright. Doesn't matter. Okay, where does that go? Nearly to the edge. Where's the edge? Oh, look, let's just do what I can. To the edge. To there. And that way. Alright. That's probably more... Probably more slabs than I actually can make at the moment, but we'll see. Yeah, I've only got a few, so... Although I can make... Yeah, okay. So... Alright. Yeah, see, now that's doing it on the bottom. Okay. Make some sticks. Let's make a pickaxe. And we will fix this up. I have no idea why it did that. Alright, I will come back when this is finished. Okay, so let's try this again. If I do it from a slab, that's better. Okay. I'm definitely not going to have enough, but I'll have enough to get started. Yeah, okay. Alright, so I grab my dirt, and we'll make a basic tree farm. So let's just go, and I forgot about that. At least I didn't do 64. Okay. Now I've only got one tree for the moment, so let's just start off with, let's just stick one right in the middle and grab the tree. Put it there. Now, if I go into shop, I got exactly 1,000 money. And we go bone meal, and I'll grab a stack. And let's bone meal. There we go. Grab my, did I put my axe away? I did, I put the axe away. Actually, for leaves, I don't need the axe, so let's just grab all the leaves and see if I can get another couple of saplings. So this is the reason I actually put the tree farm down here, simply just because it's not very pretty, and having a tree farm, even if I do make it pretty by doing it on a hill, terraforming the trees getting rid of all of the trees all at once to make it ugly again. So I think I will just leave it as a nice basic one down here. So 1, 2, 3, we'll put some more there. And look, I think I will just chop this one down. From here with my hands, or with the other logs. There we go. Okay. Alright. Now the other thing I need to do is a crop farm. So let's just go down to here. I will make workbench, and I'll make some tough slabs. Okay, and for this one I will just go 1, 2, 3. We'll just make a 10 by 10 for now. Okay, wrong one. Oh well. Alright. Okay, so Oops, let's take the multi-place off, and I will just do use these for now, and I will go, let's just see, we'll go 1 1 1 2 1 1 2 1. Okay, so I've gone, need it to be a little, oop, that's not right. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, and get going. Get going. Okay. Ah. And okay. All right. I might just leave that for now, and I'll come back to that in a moment. Yeah, welcome back, everyone. I forgot to mention earlier, I have switched off the vibrant visuals. I did like some of the way the water worked and the sun on the water and so on, but the rest, some of the other textures just looked ugly. So at least at Bedrock. So I am back to normal. So I haven't finished off this area here. Now obviously I don't have enough sugar cane to fill it up. So I will just do one lot and see how I go. So that's that. And I've come up here. I didn't get my axe again. Now let's make this one grow, and then I'll go and get my axe. So grow, and let's just fall out of the sky and grab an axe. I have 3, so that's not too bad. Okay, I'll just leave it at that for now. Fall down. Now I should actually probably make a warp to get to here rather than falling down. I might do that. I might try and use more of the warps this season. We'll see how we go. I won't do it right now. Okay. Now I want to try and make sure I get some more saplings, so I will do a combination of natural decay and chopping them down by doing that, getting all the wood, and now I will chop them down from here. Let's see if I get any. There's one. Okay. Now I do have to make some tools for that mission, and a hoe would do really well here, make things go a bit faster, but I'm happy with just doing this for now. Got 4. Can I get another one? Can't reach. And jump up here. Oh, I got 6, that's good. Okay. So we got 4 there, and let's just do another 4 here, and I'll just keep expanding like this until I have a fairly big farm. Now I do probably want to try and get custom trees again, because at least to start with they're pretty nice. So I will be spending a little bit of time on the tree farm, but right now I need to I should have checked to see whether the sugar cane had grown. Can you bone meal sugar cane? I'm not quite sure you can. Right, so let's go back down again. No, you can't blame your sugarcane. Alright, so we have to wait for that to grow. Sugarcane doesn't need light, so don't need to worry about that. I have actually also gotten rid of the lava cast tower. So, I think I'm pretty much done for the... Okay, okay, back again. Alright, so I've waited for a little bit. So let's just grab these. I'll just do it with an axe for now. There we go. So I've gotten that mission, which I think is get 1 for everything. So let's just plant these. Okay, there we go. Alright. Alright, so let's have a look. Alright, I want to look at island missions. Let's have a look at the first island missions. So, level 2 in all island upgrades. Okay. Yep, okay. 10 visitors. Yep. Master. Dungeon runs. Study knowledge. Reach the build limit. That's something I could do. I'll probably do that next episode. Sleep. I need to find some wool. Actually, I haven't even had a look to see what's in my Sky Depot. And deposit. Okay. Alright, so let's have a look at the depot. Okay, maybe not. Sky Depot. Alright, so frog lights. Wool. Okay. Wool, but it's 1500. I don't have that much. Alright, I'll do that next time. Okay, so... Okay, well, I'm pretty sure, I think that's probably all I'm really going to do today. I've gotten my Orgen working, I've gotten my mob farm working. I started with this, so that's good. And I've got my tree and crop farm down there, so that's not too bad. Now, what I do want to do, I think I've mentioned this last season and also earlier this episode, I want to make this a Japan styled island, but right off the very bat here, I think I'm just going to get things functioning first, and then later on I will start doing some decorations. Maybe next episode I'll do a Torii gate or something like that. But yeah, so I want to do, and I probably want to wait till I get a little bit bigger island. But I do want to do that, which means that I'll probably have to do a moss farm fairly soon, because I'll probably need lots of moss, which is a little bit easier than dirt, although I can, or grass, although I can do some a dirt farm out of moss, a moss farm anyway. But yeah, so having a nice green landscape would be quite good. Now this is a little bit out of my comfort zone in regards to building. Normally I just build flat functional areas, so this will be a little bit out of my comfort zone. So we'll just have to see how we go. I probably won't do too much in regards to decorative building until the second or third episode. But yeah, so I think that's about it. Now I haven't looked too much into the pet arena. I will probably do that next episode. We'll make that the pet arena episode. I have no idea what. I haven't even looked at it. I don't no idea what's involved. So we might do that and see how we go. But for now, I think I might just do some more mining to get to get iron unlocked, do a little bit of fishing because I want to get my fishing up as much as possible, and for the rest I can probably just do it as I go. But I think I might just call that a video. Thanks for watching and see you next video.